Hello YouTube, my name's Cody Steffen, otherwise known as Violent Privilege Gaming on YouTube or VPG, and many of you I hope are my friends. But today I have a very important message that I hope everyone understands by the end of this video and listens through to the entirety. Today I found out my best friend, Paige Thomas, committed suicide. And yes, I'm heartbroken about it, and I may cry in this video, but I'm not afraid of crying in this video, because I know every single one of you are going to understand that this video is true to my message. And that's the message to protect every single one of you and many others out there, even if they don't watch my content, even if they dislike my content and leave a rude message in the comment section. Because today, I want to wish the best for Paige, and I hope she rests in peace, and I hope she's in a better place. And I will let you know that I am not very religious, but I hope there's a place where she is today. But that's besides the point. Today it really opens my eyes, and I've been through it before as well, where I was fighting a battle inside. So I want to bring you back to my life before I was a content creator, and before I was living my dreams, and before I was even close to being happy. I was a young kid, and my parents got divorced, and that was the beginning of my battle. My mom ended up marrying a drunk, alcoholic, ex-military stepfather, and he was far from a stepfather. He would drink on the weekends, get abusive, even pointed a gun to me and my mother's head before. And we stuck around for a very long time. Eventually my mom had 2 twin baby girls on December 21st, Leah and Jasmine. And they were some of the best memories with them that I have, and they were my pride and joy. They were something that bound me to this earth and kept me here safe, because I knew as I was fighting through my battles and felt like I didn't belong here, I knew if I left, there was nobody home to safely protect them. My mom had to work, I was going to school, and when I came back home from school, my drunk alcoholic stepfather would still be drinking, wouldn't even be paying attention to his daughters, and I had to take care of them. But there was more to that. Through the years, it became worse. My grades dropped in school. I had failing grades in most of my classes except for art and gym, which kept me anchored. And I didn't have too many friends, but the friends that I did have listened to me and knew what I was going through. I want to give a shout out to my best friend of all time, Jonathan. Jonathan Adams was my greatest friend and still is today, and I talked to him today right after I found out about Paige. I messaged him, and miraculously enough, it was me and Jonathan's 6-year anniversary on Facebook, being friends. But we've known each other for 12 to 15 years by now. And he messaged me back, and he knew I was going through a rough patch. And without hesitation, he asked me the words that I needed to hear. And that was, "Are you okay? And is there anything I can do to help?" And that's all some people need. That's all anyone ever needs, is someone there to talk to them. Someone there to ask them, how are you doing today? How was your week? How are you doing in school, or how are you doing in work? How is your job? How is everything at home? And the most important thing you can ask your friends is, how are you, and is everything okay? If it isn't, I'm always there for you. Sometimes it's hard to reach out to your friends. Sometimes it's hard to get a hold of friends that you haven't seen in a while. And I get that. But try to make the effort to protect them. Because they will show signs, but sometimes the signs are not always there. Paige Thomas seemed to be the happiest person I ever knew. She always smiled. I'd never seen her cry. And her smile would light up the room. Everyone that she worked with loved her. And currently she was working with my father at Lowe's. And before I started YouTube, I worked at Lowe's with her. And nothing ever seemed to miss. And I seen her last week, and she never told me anything was wrong. It's because most people that take their lives is around the holiday season and January. After the holidays are over, the bills pile up, and all the money that you had was spent on gifts. Sometimes don't worry about the gifts. If you don't have money, don't worry about the gifts. And please don't worry about financial instability to the point where you take your own life. I want everyone to understand right now that the symbol on my arm that I have tattooed, and the same symbol that you see on my shirts and my hats and on my channel, on every single one of my thumbnails, is not just a symbol, a logo for my brand. It is a symbol for a place for every single person to come to this platform, watch my videos, get entertained, and feel like they belong in a community. I welcome everyone. Even if you dislike my videos, even if you leave me hate on my comment section, I welcome you to my channel. And honestly, I'm going to be devoting an hour of my time on every one of my videos from now on to message as many people back as I can in the comment section. And also, you can always reach me in the DMs on Twitter. Please don't feel alone. Do not feel alone. If you're going through a battle, or if you know someone else that is going through a battle, I will leave phone numbers down below that you can call. Whether you have financial instability, whether you're a teenager going through school and you're having a rough time, there are phone numbers down there if you have no one else to talk to. But remember this, you can always talk to me. It's very important, because a week ago when I seen Paige, if I would have said something to spark the conversation, I feel like I could have saved her. And the point is to not get to that point. To get to that regret and that wonder of whether or not she would have been okay after a conversation. The point is to not get there. The point is to protect your friends and yourself while you can, because after they're gone, you're going to feel emotional scarring, and you're going to feel regret, and you're going to feel worthless. And that is why, since I couldn't help her when I seen her a week ago, and her funeral was today, I have to make this video in memory of Paige Thomas and every single person that has done this horrible deed. And I hope, Paige, that you're in a better place. I'm really not religious, but I really hope, because you were such a great person and you deserve so much more. And every single one of you deserve the exact same thing. So much more. A happy life that is filled with just the greatest things, all the way up to where you're just the oldest person, older than dirt, and you pass away peacefully. Yes, we all die. I get that. We all eventually pass away. But there's no need for us to leave this world early. And I want every single one of you to take this message. I'm always here for every single one of you watching this video. I love every single one of you. You've helped me through a rough patch. I was working a 9-to-5 job that I hated and just passing by on the bills. And now I play video games. I play video games for a living, and it got me out of financial instability. It got me out of several parts of my debt, including student loans. I want to thank every single one of you, because you've helped me out more than you know. And I hope you help each other out as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please message me if you need it. Message your friends. Talk with your friends. Make sure if you're not going through a problem that you talk with them. And I'll see you in the next video.